So the way someone treats the people in their life that are stuck with them, so their family, co-workers, their boss, people that they have a somehow tied relationship to, if you're dating them and you don't like how they relate to those people, you need to make a huge mental flag, because once they marry you or you get into some very committed, you buy a house together, anything of that nature, where they feel like you are tied to them, you will categorically change in their mind. And it's not that they're going to do it on purpose, but that's what's going to happen, because that's how human minds work. Right now, you're in this like dating, win them over type of category. But once they win you over and you are now tied to them, they will be more in their default status. And if their default status with their family or the way their parents relate to each other isn't healthy, you are now one of those people. And so you're going to be related to that way by them. And so the only exception is if, of course, they've worked through it and they're aware of that. So ask and be attentive like, hey, do you see how your parents relate to each other? Do you plan, like, how are you going to relate to your spouse, or how are you going to relate to, and you want to know that, because if they aren't aware, if they don't have a good clear answer, and just saying, oh, I don't want to be anything like my dad, or I don't want to be anything like my mom, is not enough. They need to have worked through the details and the principles underlying that type of behavior, so that they have healed through it and understood it, and then fix the patterns and the habits and that way of talking and relating to someone, so that when they get with their relationship with you, all of a sudden they have the tools and the ability to do things a different way, because if not, they're going to fall on their default. And you need to accept that and take that into huge account when you get into a relationship with them.